February 24th, Police Department, Chief's Office. Here goes, Mr. Wright. Click. Beep. You will be terminated. And here we go! Yee boy. Open sesame. If anyone finds us now, Detective Gumshoe's a goner. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. Yeah! God, everyone's having heart attacks now. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Ah, Detective Gumshoe! Oh my god. That's brilliant. What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came to. You're here. And what's the point in giving us your ID card? A couple of Gumshoe's ID card in pocket. Hey, don't do that to my card! I hardly ever get a chance to come in here, so I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now. You really do want to get fired, don't you? Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out. I've got a bad feeling about this. Okay then. Okay, so... Gumshoe, tell us about the chief's office. That desk on the other side of the room. Was that your sister's? Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day, 2 years ago. Is anyone using it now? No, sir. It is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason I'll leave it there. He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. I see. So ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk? No one except Chief Gant. And the cleaning lady who's in here each morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining. Okay, what about Chief Gant, bro? Can I ask you something? Sure. You only came here to look around, right? Since it's one of the SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think... Nah, you wouldn't be. No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay then, now let's look around a bit more. Hey, hold on, not so fast, buddy. What is it, Gumshoe? Gumshoe, tell me your secrets. Someone tells you don't worry about it. It's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You don't just let it go. Sorry. God damn it, Gumshoe. You're starting to get on my nerves after an entire game. Okay, so what's bothering you? You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you? What, Nani? Yeah, Mr. Wright, what do we think of him? Chief Gant. So it's finally come to this. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings, yet. There he goes, ignoring me again. Sorry, bruh. Sorry, bro. Okay, let's do some examining. Okay, Gant's desk, which is fucking made of mahogany and awesome. And then there's this shitty little desk. What's in this safe? This is a safe, isn't it? Safe. That word is ripe with intrigue. Okay, if you say so. Looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it. 7-digit number. I think I just might know what it is. Input the number. Do you know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birthday. It's... no. I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. Hang on. If I'm remembering right, if I'm remembering correctly, there was one other code, like ID number that was put in to the card reader, right? The day of the murder, and it was the all sevens, right? If me and by extension Phoenix is correct, and Gant is behind this, that means it's his ID number. And if it's a 7-digit ID number, and Gant's ID is 77777, yeah, then he might have set it to his ID number. And also, we couldn't find out whose ID number it was because it was a high-ranking officer's number, right? They said that. So that pretty much narrows it down because the only high-ranking officer we know so far is this guy. Yeah, boy! Oh, yeah. Straight up guessing. Bingo. What number did you enter? Whose birthday was that, pal? 77777777. The final ID card number on that record. What? The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day. You mean 77777777? That ID number? I think you're 1-7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number. Say, anyone care to look inside? I don't want to look inside. It might have death in it. Oh no. Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away? Look, it's a shard from a broken cup. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? Oh, it's the missing shard from the evidence locker! There's something else in here too. What's it? It looks like a piece of leather cloth. This is a handprint, isn't it? Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design? I don't think so. Oh. Well, it was just a thought. Is that it? Is that all there is in the safe? Apparently so. It's empty now. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it. And a broken shard from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. Well, unless you can prove they have something to do with this case. I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here, pal. Great, now we have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident? Come on! There's gotta be something we can show the detective. Okay, I'll present him with this. Unstable jaw. Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jaw? All of us put that back together. Oh, those were the days. The halcyon days of my youth, the scent of lemons. It's kind of early to be nostalgic. Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case? That's right. One of the shards had SL9 innocent sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found? You mean this one? That was in the safe? Yeah, that one. That was in the safe. Ah! Now you mention it's ringing a lot of bells! Ah, Gumshoe, you're so damn slow. See if it fits. Assemble that shit. Here, let me see that shot. I'll take a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do. Oh man, fuck you, dog. Mr. Wright, here's some glue. If I can piece this together again, it'll prove Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes. Like that. There we go. Ta-da! There! It fits like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. Dun 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 dun! In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident. But, hey guys, got a load of this! What is it? This piece you just attached. It's different from the others. What is this? There's a reddish line on it. A reddish line. That's blood! I don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe? What the fuck? What even? Alright. Okay, so the other thing had a fingerprint on it. So let's present just at a fingerprint printing set. Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this. Hey, I know what that is. So you want to take some fingerprints? That's a great idea, Detective. Alright, go to town. Yeesh. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprints. It's not your fingerprints we wanted to take. Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. Joke about that cloth we found in the safe, you dumb shit. Yes. God damn it, Gumshoe, you're an idiot. Alright. Which one is clearest? Thumbprints we don't go for normally, and plus, like, that looks like it's a side thing, that won't work. That's too faint. That's too faint. That's a no one freaking scans the pinky, because the pinky is for bitches. So let's go with the middle finger, just because fuck you. Okay, let's just sprinkle this shit everywhere. Sprinkle that shit. Then press that button. Really? It's not remembering my keybinds. It's not remembering my keybinds. Oh. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. There we go. Okay, compare it to Damon Gant. No, nothing. Come on, no, let me do it again. Okay, so who would have been in here the day of the murder? Well, there's Emma. Emma would have been in here. But she would have been like your kid, so she wouldn't have had a big handprint. But so was she. Lana was in here as well, so let's try... Holy shit, that actually looks similar. No, that's not it. It's different. Nope, no match. Balls. So was it Emma? Yeah, that's Emma's. Emma, what you doing murdering people, girl? Holy shit, it is! Match found! Emma, you killed people, girl. No. How can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here? Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they? It seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match. Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints. Psst. Hey you, over here. What's going on here, man? What is that kid's prints doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. Here, maybe you should hold on to this. Strip of cloth folded and added the court record. Shit, what are her prints doing here? Shit. Oh, Gant was reading a thing earlier. He was reading a thing. Let's examine his desk. Well, looks like Chief Gant's desk. Speaking of that, when we were here earlier. Give me that paper. Give me that paper. Give me that paper. I wonder what he was reading. This looks like a list of evidence used in a case. A list of evidence. In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this. Hey, look at the case name. Huh? It's SL9 incident. I wonder what this is doing here. What is it doing here indeed? My portly friend. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? And I said, I wonder what... No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long? Well, that's right, I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. A half-size list of evidence. That list of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. What would the other half of the list be doing here? I knew it! The chief must have been hiding something about that case! It would appear so. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Well, was I any help? Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. No, that's not this is Damon Gant. This has gotta be Damon Gant. It's his office, he's coming, he's like, yo, you motherfuckers are in my office. No, that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat? Chief Gant! We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Fortunately, I am a man who believes in science. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just when I thought of a certain detective. You mean me, sir. Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Yes, sir. Sorry. Oh, you in the coat. Me, sir. Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir! Now get out. Yes, sir! I'm going to kill you in your sleep. We'll be on our way too, then. Wait, you're the one without spiky hair. Don't go yet. Me, sir? I'd like a word with you. But, sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet. You with the spiky hair, you're free to go. Mr. Wright! Mr. Wright, help me! Good God! Look, pal, if I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it! Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gant was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. It's hard to believe anyone could keep quiet about it all this time. Anyway, you listen to me! I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal. Aw, man, Paul Gumshoe. After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police want to ask her some questions, so she'll be busy for the rest of the day. I guess all that's left is to talk to Lana in the danger zone. February 24th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Oh, I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you all I can. What you've told me over these past couple days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful goddamn thing. And I just realized I've been going for almost 50 minutes. Oh god, this investigation though. I'm having so much fun with it though. Really, I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. You know, I think I finally figured it out. Who it is you're hiding behind those words. Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe. I wish I had to get her to tell me the rest of the goddamn story. Tell me everything, you damn bitch! I have to admit, I was a little more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you were unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so, because of a certain individual. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say. So you think I'm protecting this person? Protecting? No. I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, who, may I ask, is this person you're speaking of? The one I'm supposedly so frightened of. What is this person's name? Damon goddamn Gant. Well, Miss Skye, Mr. Wright, you are addressing the Chief Prosecutor. Do not forget your place. I guess she's still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about the circumstance? We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he's respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? His crimes? Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly investigated that evidence was me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation. Yes, you, but also one other. Damon Gant. If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case. Balls. The evidence list. Where's the evidence list? Yeah. Take that, bitch! I just found this in a safe in the Chief's office. This jar piece, and this strip of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. Aye. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you surmised, I cannot disobey the Chief's orders. Even if it means being found guilty for murder. Why not? Come now, Mr. Wright, you can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate in the murder of Detective Goodman. Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Orders. Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk was broken. I discovered the murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife? No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it. The knife from the SL9? What? I couldn't just leave that knife in him, so I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. That be Edgeworth's knife? That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. That is the reason for the bandage on your right hand. Yes, it seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. Mr. Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? Tell me, damn it! It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that, by whatever means possible. So you hid Dark's knife. The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe. Right, then I called my sister to tell her what happened and ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this. That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. A bad feeling? The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall. To Marshall? Why on earth would you call that jackass? Why indeed? With his fucking spaghetti western bullshit. The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own. Oh, you mean where he stole that evidence from the locker like an idiot? He disguised himself as Officer Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. He'd already stolen the ID card, but it seemed he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room. Shit, it's all coming together now. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, danger zone. You've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Now get the fuck out of my prison. Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. Got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer. And with what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. To be continued. Oh shit, dog! It's coming down! Everything's coming down to it. Final episode. Probably tomorrow. Because I'm just gonna blow through that last trial piece, unless it's like super massively long and I might have to find a place to cut it, but I hope I don't have to. Because I'm already gonna have to cut this one because I forgot to end this episode because I didn't expect it to go on for so long, but now I'm almost at 50 minutes. Whoops. Oh my god!